Awakened Duke can be pretty difficult if you haven't had much practice with him. But, just like all the other Awakened bosses, he's very hard, but not impossible. There will be a tiny bit of luck involved, particularly during the last 20% of the fight when he's in Rage phase, but we'll talk about that a little later. This is the gear that I use for Awakened Duke. You're going to want to go for maximum slash accuracy, and you'll want to be on the Arceus spellbook, and you'll want to bring runes for both the Ward of Arceus spell and Summoning Thralls. If you're wondering why I have both Aether runes and Nature runes in my pouch for Awakened Duke, the answer is there is no reason. You can swap the Aethers for Cosmics if you want, or just bring Aethers and leave the Nature runes in the bank. All that matters is that you have the necessary runes for Thralls and Ward of Arceus. So after you've got your 3 vials of poison, you cast the Ward of Arceus and Thrall spells, then you use your 3 vials on Duke, and you start the fight. Just like normal Duke, you'll dodge his basic spike attack on the floor every 5 ticks, but take note that in Rage phase, the speed will increase to 4 ticks. That's why you have Emberlight and your Defender as a weapon swap. You'll want to make sure you're standing on one of the purple tiles near the sides of the room when you attack, as this will put you in the best position to dodge Duke's special attacks when they happen. The special attacks remain pretty much the same as normal Duke at the beginning of the fight. He'll throw a poison smoke bomb, which initially only requires you to run to the other side of the room to dodge it, and he'll gaze at you, which requires you to quickly run behind the nearest pillar to avoid being one-shot. The fight continues this way until he drops below 76 health, which is where the first spike in difficulty occurs. Below 76 health, instead of spitting 1 smoke bomb during his poison smoke attack, he'll now spit 4. These 2 purple tiles in the back show you where to run in order to position the smoke bombs optimally to be able to continue fighting without getting damaged by the smoke. As soon as you see the animation for the first smoke bomb, you're going to run to the first back tile. Then as soon as he starts throwing the second bomb, you click the second back tile. Side note, if you need to eat or drink a potion, the time when you're running from the first back tile to the second back tile is an excellent time to do it. Once you reach the second back tile, wait until he starts throwing the 4th and final smoke bomb. As soon as you see the animation start, click Duke to attack him once. Now, unfortunately, unlike normal Duke, you may not be done yet. There's a chance that Duke will spit some bile on you, and you'll have to continuously walk in order to avoid taking rapid poison damage. The numbered tiles on the floor show you how to do that. So after you click Duke when the 4th smoke bomb is thrown, wait until you see your attack animation start. When you see your attack animation start, you're going to click the purple tile behind the pillar to prep for Bile Walk. For the Bile Walk, you're going to click the numbered tiles in order every tick. And when you click a number 4, you're going to click Duke the next tick to attack him once, and then click the next number 1. And you'll continue this pattern until the green puddles stop. So you'll be clicking every tick in a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, attack, until the trail of green puddles stop following you. Take note that in Rage phase, Bile Walk is going to work a little bit differently, but I'll explain how when we get to it. After the Bile Walk ends, you just keep fighting as normal. Remember that you want to be standing on one of the purple tiles near the pillars when you attack, so that you'll be ready for the next special attack. At 32% health, the next obstacle shows up. A Shadow Ball that can hit you for 25 damage and drain your combat stats, including Prayer, will begin floating around the room in front of Duke Sucellus. It's going to be very tempting to try to dodge this Shadow Ball, but you're going to want to prioritize staying in the attack pattern over dodging the ball. Sometimes you will be able to dodge the Shadow Ball without moving out of the attack pattern, but if dodging the ball means moving out of the attack pattern, I'm going to recommend you just tank it. Otherwise, you might accidentally tank a magic hit from Duke, which can hit you for a lot more than 25 damage, potentially ending your run. This is also a good time to remind you that running between the 2 back tiles during the poison smoke attack is a great time to triple eat, or drink a restore, or drink a combat potion if you need to. Pretty soon after the Shadow Ball spawns, you're going to want to switch to your Defender and your Void Waker, and spec Duke twice in order to push him closer to the Enrage phase. Then you're going to switch to Emberlight and use it for the remainder of the fight, because once Rage phase starts, Duke now attacks every 4 ticks instead of every 5, which is why you're bringing a 4-tick slash weapon. Since Duke attacks faster in Rage phase, the rules for the special attacks are going to change a little, particularly for the Poison Smoke. After you attack Duke when he throws the 4th smoke bomb, your Bile Walk prep is going to be a little bit different, like I said before. Instead of clicking the purple tile behind the pillar like you normally would, you're going to skip that tile and instead click the 1 tile immediately. You're also going to skip every 4 tile. So you'll be clicking every tick in a pattern of 1, 2, 3, attack, 1, 2, 3, attack. Now, when you reach the end of the cycle, after you click the final 3 tile and attack, you're going to immediately click the dodge tile to prep for Duke using another special attack. You'll see his attack animation when you're on the dodge tile, and you'll need to react immediately, whether it be a gaze attack or a poison smoke attack. While all of this is happening, the Shadow Ball will still be there, and you'll have to fight the temptation to dodge the ball if you know it's going to hit you while you're fighting. Like I said before, just keep your health high and tank the hits so you don't lose the attack pattern and mess up your run. One last thing that you need to know about Rage Phase is that there is a chance that Duke will do his gaze attack while you're in the middle of Bile Walk. This is something you do not want, and it's unfortunate when it happens, and the only advice that I have for this is, run to the pillar, double or triple eat while you're tanking the bile damage, and hope you don't die. If you survive, count your blessings and continue fighting as normal. Awakened Duke is a pretty difficult fight, so don't be discouraged if it takes you a while to beat him. It took me 62 attempts to kill Awakened Duke, and many of those deaths were me dying to misclicks, or not reacting to something fast enough, or trying to dodge the Shadow Ball, or getting unlucky with the gaze during Bile Walk. If you're dying a lot, just remind yourself, you're not dying because you're bad at the game, you're dying because this is very hard. Take breaks if you need to, but don't give up. Keep your head high, keep trying, and eventually you will get the kill. I've left a link to a video showing my full fight against Awakened Duke for any of you who might find it helpful, so check that out if you're interested. With all that said, I wish all of you the best of luck. Let me know if you want a guide for the other Awakened bosses, and if you found this video helpful, go ahead and leave a like. That's all I ask in return for making this video. And if you beat the boss thanks to this video, then leave a comment telling me how it went. If you have any questions, then go ahead and ask them in the comments, and I'll answer them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.